All right, we bring in a familiar face and a new face here to the sports news right now. Jerome Jansen is back with us. We affectionately call him JJ, along with Edwin Benign, and we are here to talk about JJ's boxing and wrestling. And welcome on in, fellas, and let's talk about your business here. What's the next big thing that's going to be happening over there?
Well, at JJ's, we're gearing up for our wrestling season, so we're trying to get all of our wrestlers in to get some work done and get ready for the season.
Yeah, we were just actually talking to some people from Stoughton. They know a thing or two about wrestling, and so they're big in the area and love talking some wrestling. Let's talk about the youth program and how people can get their children involved in the youth program that you guys have for wrestling.
We have an open house coming up Tuesday at 6 o'clock and then Saturday as well from 10 to 11. Trying to get our kids in to meet the other wrestlers that we already have and to meet me and Coach Benign and some of our other coaches as well.
You know, getting youth involved in sports is something I believe in. Our daughter's involved in 3 different sports. Our son's involved in 4 different sports. I mean, they stay active all the time. How are the benefits for wrestling for kids to get involved in at a young age?
So I think there's a couple things. Discipline, you know, not just the physical aspects, but discipline for kids. It teaches them, you know, these are the things that they have to do. It's just a mindset that just helps kids all you know, of all ages.
You know, you were talking to a little bit earlier about some tournaments, wrestling tournaments specifically. So you mentioned those. How do those go for the team?
They go very well. I think not only does it just, there's always so much you can do in the practice room, but to actually show the improvements during the tournament are just amazing. And it's a great bonding for the tournament, for the families and you know, the whole team.
Yeah, big difference from practice to actually putting it into practice, you know, and getting to see how you can perform out there. So let's talk about other stuff going on as well, other wrestling news that's happening at JJ's this month.
We're also building a team to get ready to go to Badger State, which is kind of a group of not old guys. I wouldn't consider myself old, but for us guys that are getting up there in age, we're gonna get a group together to travel to Badger State. That means we get some mat time, some practice, some people to roll around with before you actually get to the tournament. And Badger State is a tournament for people that are out of high school, out of college, and beyond. So
we're not old guys, we're experienced guys,
experienced
right?
wrestlers.
Yeah, that's what I like to use as well. You know, we talked all wrestling this entire, interview here. We got 20 seconds left. What about boxing? What do you guys offer?
We offer boxing classes 2 a day for adults. We're actually working with the Prairie Phoenix Academy, getting our boxing involved in the schools and like with behavioral kids and everything else. It's a good way to get in shape, let off some frustration, and build confidence and character as well. So we are looking for more boxing clients as well. So
excellent stuff. A lot of good stuff happening at JJ's, fellas. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
A special thank you to Conan Automotive in Stoughton for supporting local athletics.